good because I'm starving.
So you may think that next Monday, you will be here in this class from 11:30 to 12:20. However, my goal is that by the end of these next 6 minutes, that I will have you convinced, and especially you, Dr. Christjoy, that instead of coming to class, we should go and get lunch together. Now, you might be wondering why I'm suggesting this, and while yes, it is also because it'd be fun and a nice break, but I also want to highlight the benefits of sharing a meal together with others. So, and hopefully also by the end, I will have convinced you all to add sharing a meal with others into your weekly schedule if it isn't already. And this is because sharing meals with others, it increases your overall well-being, it exposes you to new cultures and new foods, and then it also leads to a healthier diet. So, currently we are in a loneliness epidemic for our generation. This is reflected in the amount of times that we eat with other people. It's the American Time Use Survey found that 1 in 4 Americans eat all of their meals alone, and what's crazy is that this is a 53% increase since 2003. And the consequences of loneliness, they are quite severe. There's a 26% increase in premature death, a 29% increase in heart disease, and then a 39% increased risk of stroke. So these are scary statistics. But the good news is that there are really good, simple solutions to solving loneliness, and one of those is eating together with other people. And this is easy to implement, and it improves the overall well-being. So you can see here that people who spend like 12 plus meals together, they have over 80% that they feel socially supported 80% of the time. Whereas if you look at like none, it drops a lot, and you can see like this clear correlation between the meals and feeling social support. And also, this is from the Gallup World Poll, that people who spend more times with meals with other people, their life satisfaction increases, and there's also just a positive effect in well-being. And then if you were to eat less, like there would be a negative effect. So this just goes to show that there is like a direct correlation between sharing meals with others and then solving that loneliness and then solving the well-being. Now, another benefit to sharing food with others is that you're exposed to new cultures and foods. For me, like the first time I ate sushi was with a friend. The first time I ate eel was with a friend. Like there's no like motivation for me on my own to like try these new foods. My friend being like, hey, try this. Like I like this, try this. That's what gets me those new experiences. It was found in the book, Selective Eating, the Rise, the Meaning, and Sense of Personal Dietary Requirements. They said that the best way to be exposed to a culture is through food. So if you're traveling, going to the local restaurants, and especially if you can eat with locals and share time with them, they'll show you the most authentic food. And this isn't really practical for college students all the time. You know, we're at school, we're not always able to travel. But we do have the unique opportunity that we can meet international students, and they can introduce us to their cultures. There's actually a lot of organizations specifically focused on integrating international students specifically through food. One that I like to go to, it's called Time for Chai. They meet twice a month at the IUBSM, hosted by Desi Ivy, if you want to follow them on Instagram and learn more. But basically, it's a time mostly catered towards Indian international students, but you come, you enjoy chai together, you play games, they do dancing. It's super fun and a super way to be exposed to other cultures through food and through sharing that meal with others. Now, the last big important thing about sharing meals with others is that it actually has been proven that it leads to a healthier eating habit. As you can see, all these people, they're eating lettuce and tomatoes, which I don't really know if I would call that healthy actually if you're only eating that. But it has been shown that by people who especially grew up eating with their family, they eat more vegetables, more fruit, more dairy products, they're more likely to eat breakfast in the morning, and they're less likely to overconsume sugar. And this kind of makes sense. If you're gonna go and have a meal with somebody, you're not just gonna be pulling out a bag of chips from the pantry. You're gonna be sitting down, have that quality meal, that quality food, and that quality time together. And then also, the Gallup World Poll shows that people who share meals with others, they actually enjoy the food more. It tastes better, and they also enjoy cooking. And then also, additionally, if you were to cook the meal yourself, that does show quality and better ingredients as well. So, as you can see, eating meals together, it improves your well-being, exposes you to new cultures, and then leads to a healthier diet. So now let's get into some action. What should we do about this? So my challenge to you all is to plan to share just one more meal with somebody next week than you did this week. And I know it can be hard because we're college students, we're constantly busy trying to cater to everybody's schedule. It can be near impossible. But be the one to initiate. be the one to like make the time, make the plans, be like, we're meeting here at this time. And so that can lead you to adding on that one extra meal. Also, a bonus challenge would be to share a meal with an international student, get to know them, get to know their culture. I'm sure they would love to share that with you, and it's really beneficial. And then to make this easier, adding this one last meal, we could go to Savisa Underground next Monday all together, share a meal together, build relationships, get close to one another, enjoy some good Chick-fil-A, or I think there's like a pizza place down there. So ultimately, what's the verdict? Are we going?
I did it with my last class.
All right, Savisa Underground, 11:30 next week. Thank you.